Well, welcome to our program. We've got a great show in store for you here today. We're going to focus on landscape renovation. And Mark Litton, we've got quite a property here to show off today, don't we?
You know, it includes a lot of different elements that we're able to design as well as install. This resident dates back to 27 years ago for the original landscape, and that's when some of these larger spruce trees and fir trees here were originally planted.
They're beautiful right now. These are gorgeous. Now, part of what we're going to talk about today is the Oasis in the backyard, but here along the side yard, you've got a lot of things to look at here, don't you?
I'd like to share with the viewers, this is a pretty typical landscape project where we come in with an older landscape, and what we do is go through and basically evaluate everything. And if it can pass the test, and the test is, does it still add beauty, then we're going to keep it. If it cannot pass that test, if it's no longer adding beauty, then it needs to go. And typically we are landscaping, or rather re-landscaping homes when they're around 20-25 years of age.
That seems to be your wheelhouse, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
And what we like to do is blend the new in with the old, and so kind of like to explain to the viewers today how we went around and accomplished that with our process here.
And lighting is a very important part of what you do, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And that way the homeowner can not only enjoy the landscape during the day, but as well as night. You can see we've incorporated some path lights in here. We also have spotlights shining up to highlight some of the trees. This is one of the new additions that we just put in here. It's a very rare Japanese maple. It's actually a variegated green lace leaf maple. You can see the white variegation in there. Beautiful, delicate fern-like type of leaves. And then down around the base, we have a clustered group of 3 peach coral bells, and as we've shared with the viewers before on the show, those are hummingbird and butterfly magnets.
Yeah, we do feature those occasionally, don't we? Those are nice.
This is an unusual tree that a customer got from us many years ago. Look at those needles there. They curl up, and the top side of the needles, top side of the needles are green, the underside is silver. It's called a Hortsman silverlock fir, a very rare, unusual tree. Beautiful statement here.
I have never, ever seen that before. That is stunning.
It's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
And then we've got some beautiful astilbes here, starting to send up some spikes of flowers. Astilbes do well in full sun. They also tolerate some shade, and we've got kind of a mix of those sunlight conditions here.
Looks like it. Good assortment of boulders here as well. Along
That's
with the
right.
ground cover.
That's correct. We've got some irises, which are just now starting to come up into their glory. A beautiful sorbia here with those fern-like type of leaves. That's going to be blooming during the summertime. It's all designed so we've got spring, summer, and fall color, as well as the backdrop or the bones of the landscape, which provides fall and winter interest as well with the evergreens.
A nice assortment of different looks here, Mark.
The wife here really appreciates hydrangeas, and so we've got a wide assortment of hydrangeas. In the back, we just recently installed some of the Oakleaf Hydrangeas, which is going to give the homeowner some height there, and then shorter hydrangeas in a wide variety of colors to create that nice layered look.
Got to keep that homeowner happy, and of course keeping the wife happy is very important, and you're a pro at doing that for the guys watching out there. If you want to pick up on any tips, that's a good one.
Craig, what we've got here is an assortment of hostas, and what I like to do is actually mix them so you see the contrast of colors as well as all the different shapes and sizes of the leaves. And we've got a perennial geranium here. This is a hardy geranium, comes back year after year, looks absolutely nothing like our annual geranium, but gives us a nice splash of color. They bloom for a long period of time, spring, summer, and fall.
All right. Well, one more little item here maybe, huh?
Actually, it's a big item here. This was a tree that we wanted to save. It's quite a statement here. You can see the spotlight down at the base of the tree. This just glows at night. It's called a purple fountain weeping beech. Gets its name fountain because of these beautiful cascading branches. It maintains these beautiful burgundy colored leaves spring, summer, and fall. And prior to this landscape renovation, the edging was much closer to the tree. It was outgrowing the landscape bed, and so we pulled everything out, and it makes it look fresh and new.
Yeah, it does. Nice job.
Thank you.
Backyard Oasis. You've got some water going on, don't you?
I'd love to share that with the viewers.
Let's go take a peek.
Okay.
Well, Mark, the pond, the beautiful pond here is the centerpiece of the Backyard Oasis, isn't it?
It is, and you know, a pond with a waterfall is like a magnet, not only for birds and wildlife, but for humans as well. They just love to congregate around the sound of falling waters, and that's why we positioned this outdoor living area and patio right up to the water's edge.
Now, the homeowner didn't have a lot of room to work with back here, but you've done an incredible job getting not only water, but sound and light and a living area that's just fabulous.
Actually, I believe we had about 40 feet to work with from the back foundation to the back property line. So this totally filled up the backyard.
Wow, we'll talk a little bit more about what's going on here. Can you, Mark?
Well, I'd love to. Ponds are my passion, and love to create these focal points for homeowners as well as business owners. And there's good examples and there's a lot of bad examples. And the bad examples, of course, look very artificial, and what I personally don't like is a pile of rocks with water coming out of it.
Yeah,
and
you see that around town sometimes, don't you?
Unfortunately, see too many of it.
Yeah.
And so the goal here is just to make this look incredibly natural, like it was found out in nature.
Yeah, well, you've done the job. It looks incredibly natural.
Well, thank you. And part of that is creating a landscape around it so it isn't a sterile environment, and we wanted to naturalize it with a lot of plantings just to soften the edges here.
We talked a little bit about lighting, but we did mention sound as well, and you've got these speakers in the landscape design.
There are a total of 4 outdoor Bose speakers, which we're a dealer for the outdoor Bose speakers, and we've incorporated them, and that just adds to the environment here.
Now this whole design, Mark, flows right into the pergola here, doesn't it?
That's something that we built as well, and it's resting on these stone columns. And one of my favorites here is this brick patio. Now, our company, we contract with the city of South Bend, Goshen, and Elkhart, as well as Mishawaka. Anytime they're tearing up an old road, we get first dibs on the brick here. So these are antique paving bricks that are anywhere from 100 to 120 years old.
Wow.
Been repurposed here, makes a beautiful patio.
If these pavers could talk, huh?
Yes.
Man, this is really nice.
There's a lot of local history here.
Yeah. And I love the way the pavers just kind of wind around and eventually line up really close to the pit here, don't they?
And the homeowners want an outdoor gathering area where they could gather around a fire pit. And they also wanted it low maintenance. Some of the fire pits that we build are for building like a campfire, and others have log lighters, which makes life a lot easier. This happens to be 100% gas, and what you don't see in there is actually a star shape, and those flames come up through that star pattern, which is really awesome at night.
Wow, talk about making a place so beautiful that family can't help but be out here all the time. It makes the family unit one, doesn't it, when you're out here?
It does. Another one of the requests was wanted to incorporate a hot tub, and all this flows right around a hot tub here. Went with a circular hot tub, and you can see the curve of the brick follows that design as well, and leads out to the outdoor dining area.
Yeah. Now, early on in the spring, it gets a little chilly, so occasionally you'll have one of the warmers here.
Got some patio heaters here, and then there's also a sandstone path which winds around the side of the house and leads up to the driveway. So if guests are coming here, they park in the drive, and it leads them right back here to the outdoor living area.
You know, I like this design, Mark, for a lot of reasons, but probably the biggest is the fact that you don't have to mow any grass back here, do you?
Talking about low maintenance,
yeah.
This is no maintenance, no mowing at all. The only lawn that is here is in the front yard and side yards, but absolutely nothing in the back.
Well, you've done a beautiful job.
Well, thank you.
Folks, if you want to find out more about doing a landscape renovation, really at any level, give Mark a call. He's happy to come out and see what you're up to, and you can connect with him by way of the internet at lintons.com. And Mark, folks can give you a call at the office as well, can't they?
That's correct, Craig.
All right. Well, lots of things going on, certainly in terms of landscaping, and you need a pro to guide you. And so if you want more information, again, connect with Linton's Enchanted Gardens. A whole lot more coming up on the show, so don't go away. We'll be back right after this.